Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be more of a faceless one today because today I'm going to show you all my silicone moulds that I use when I make Jesmonite. Most of them I get from Temu, but I have on occasion got them from Amazon as well. There are major companies you can get them from as well, but they're a little bit more expensive. So I've been, as I'm playing, sticking with the less expensive ones. Another new one, a little cloud. This one I think looks like an ear. I have this in two different sizes. This shows it in candles, but I'm hoping it'll work. I have the 3 holder of this one. This is the 2 separate moulds I have of the round. This holds incense sticks. These have been one of my biggest sellers. These are actually my own now, the 3 black and the white showing it with some leaves in. The round coasters are another popular one. I have the tray and the pot with the lid in this collection. This was one of the first moulds I bought, just showing that you can get the trays in different sizes. I love this candle holder, but it has quite obscure sized candles. One of my least favourites actually. Simple little pots. Christmas decorations are lovely. These are the first Christmas trees I've done. And these are the ones I made. And I have this wave tray. I'm now going to be weighing the water quantity in grams in my new moulds to work out how much liquid and powder Jesmonite I need. So I'll put them in this, it's actually a baking tray. It just avoids making a mess with spillages. Always zero it once you put the mould in, and then you literally, as you can see, pour the water in until it's at the level at the top of the mould. You've got to make sure it doesn't overflow. Otherwise you're going to have a false reading. You take a note of the reading. I'm not going to bore you with doing them all. Not speeded up, I should say. So you'd make a note of the weight in grams. Then you would divide it by 2, which would give you the quantity of liquid that you need. And then the quantity of liquid figure you times by 2.5, and that will give you the powder measurement, all in grams. If it has a 0.5 or above, I would always round it up. And if it has sort of a 0.25, as some of them do, I would just round it down. But that works. And then just make a note of it all. If you've got a lot of moulds, your best method for me, I do anyway, is I have a chart of the name that means something for me of the mould. So the one you've just seen on the camera there, that one I call the big ear. But yeah, so you've got a chart, so you've got it always to go back to and you don't have to keep measuring it. Any leftovers you have, pour onto some greaseproof paper or a silicone mat or some cling film. It doesn't matter if it's just a sort of coin size amount or a little bit more than that. But as you can see here, you just spread it out quite thin. You don't want it wafer thin, but you don't really want it to be too thick either. And once it's dry, again, it'll take maybe 15-20 minutes to be dry enough. You would then crumple it up on the paper, or as I'm doing on the silicone, till it breaks into lots of little flaky pieces. And that can be used and mixed into your Jesmonite to make terrazzo, which you then would sand lightly so that you get the speckles right the way through it. And it has the most beautiful, very expensive looking effect. To end, I'm just showing you some photos of some of the pieces I have made and sold in the past and have still currently got in stock. So I'm hoping you've enjoyed this little look into Jesmonite and my hobby. And as always, please like, please subscribe. I love to read your comments, so if there's anything you'd like to know from me or know about me or any questions you've got, don't hesitate to post them. Bye!